Today we're ditching that pre-packaged junk you call food and taking a trip back in time. We're gonna see what our ancestors ate to survive. Forget your fancy foams and truffle oils, we're talking real food, pure ingenuity, and how past generations lived off the land. Get ready to toss those takeout menus and learn something new about where your food comes from, you whippersnappers. Listen, you think it's tough when your milk goes bad? These folks didn't have refrigerators, my friends. They had to be smart, inventive, even cunning to make their food last. That's where fermentation comes in. Sauerkraut, kimchi, pickles, all based on simple veggies, some salt, maybe some spices, and letting nature do its thing. And don't even get me started on drying, smoking, and salting. These techniques were essential, turning meat and fish into culinary masterpieces that could last for months, even years. So ditch the packaged nonsense and learn from the masters. Back then, you wouldn't see mangoes in the dead of winter. They ate what was in season, fresh, local, and bursting with flavor. Harvest time was a symphony of activity, a race against time to gather, prepare, and preserve nature's bounty for the lean months ahead. They pickled, dried, stored, all to ensure they had enough to survive the winter. It's time we reconnect with the seasons, appreciate the flavors nature intended, and understand the importance of eating locally. You think you're tough because you can handle spicy food? Try going into the wilderness and finding your own dinner. These folks were the original foragers, hunting, gathering, using every edible bit nature offered, wild game, berries, nuts, mushrooms, edible plants. They knew their local environment like the back of their hands, respecting the balance and taking only what they needed. It's a stark reminder that food doesn't magically appear on supermarket shelves. Listen, you want food that lasts? Food that can survive a nuclear apocalypse? Then look no further than grains, legumes, root vegetables, and that liquid gold honey. Grains, the foundation of civilization, could be stored for years, ground into flour, transformed into bread that fueled entire empires. Legumes, those magical beans and lentils, packed with protein and flavor, a testament to the power of simple, honest food. And honey, the nectar of the gods, a natural preservative and sweetener, a gift from the bees that never goes bad. You think you're all fancy with your online delivery services, but our ancestors had community food networks that would put them to shame. We're talking granaries, those massive structures that held a community's hopes, filled to the brim with grain, a testament to collective effort. These communities understood that food wasn't just about sustenance, it was about connection, about sharing, about building a resilient and caring society. From the frozen Arctic to the scorching tropics, our ancestors adapted their diets to their surroundings, proving that culinary ingenuity knows no bounds. Take the Inuit, for example, surviving on a diet of seal, whale, and pemmican, a calorie-packed mixture of dried meat, fat, and berries that kept them going in the harshest conditions. Then we have the Amazonian tribes, thriving on the bounty of the rainforest, their knowledge of edible plants and hunting skills, a testament to their deep connection with nature. So next time you're complaining about the lack of variety in your supermarket, remember that your ancestors thrived on far less. Now, I'm not saying we all need to become hunter-gatherers, but we can learn a lot from our ancestors about sustainability, about reducing waste, about reconnecting with our food sources. Let's start by reducing food waste, supporting local farmers, and maybe even trying our hand at preserving or fermenting. Well, that's a wrap, you bunch of goofballs. We've journeyed through time, explored the kitchens of history, and uncovered the secrets of our ancestors' culinary prowess. Now it's time to get off your screens and put some of that ancient wisdom into practice. Support your local markets, learn the art of preserving and fermenting, and for Pete's sake, stop wasting food.